Welcome to InspireHer on the Achievement Channel, the show where we celebrate the resilience, creativity, and boldness of women transforming their lives and communities. I'm your host, Atinuke Odjenima, a leadership coach and advocate for personal growth. Joining me as co-hosts are Ngozi Ochuba, a seasoned pharmacist and wellness enthusiast, championing growth and reinvention in midlife, and Bennie Onukwuba, travel consultant, founder of Terminal 7 Travels and Tours, and a passionate advocate for empowering young, vulnerable girls. The Achievement Channel is Nigeria's 100% motivational channel dedicated to bringing you stories that uplift, equip, and inspire. And we are broadcasting from the School of Eloquence Studio right here in Ikoyi, Lagos. Today's episode is titled Tech is for You Too. We're here to remind every woman, whether you're a tailor, a trader, teacher, or a trendsetter, you don't need to code to win with tech. We'll show you how digital tools can help grow your hustle, your voice, and your learning. Get ready for stories that prove tech is not just for tech pros, but it's for you too. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Here we are on another episode of InspireHer, and today we're talking about tech. Right? So I'm wondering who is tech guru amongst us, but today's episode is going to let us know that we don't have to be a tech bro, but and how we can actually use it before we leverage on technology, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this episode tells every woman that also we can grow with tech, we can use tech in all of our daily activities. The floor is open. What are your contributions, your thoughts, and what would you like to tell a woman to inspire her to take the bold step to adopt or go into tech or use tech for their daily hustles?
Yeah, thanks for this topic. Tech, yes, everywhere you look now is like it's tech. You can't do without it. So the only thing I'm going to tell every woman is this: you cannot be left out, you cannot be left behind. So you have to move with the moving train. So you have to learn what you need to learn. It's not difficult. It's not as difficult as we think. There are some simple things and simple tools you can learn and begin to use, and it will change your life for you. So we shouldn't run away from it.
Ngozi, can I just quickly ask something? That word tech sounds big, but what is tech? What is tech? So in my head, I'm thinking that our phone is tech.
Technology, right?
Yes,
tech
our phone is technology.
That's how things evolve. The new ways of doing things with your phones, your computers, and so on.
So because someone will hear us talking now that we're saying technology, and they'll be saying, it's not for me. So it's good we let them know that
the simple things, your laptops, those things you carry all over the place.
The camera,
they are all technology. At least not doing things manually. Not doing things manually.
That's another way to break it down.
And which makes it very efficient, actually. If you know how to use this tech, in quotes, and you're able to use it and apply it to your activities, you find that you become more efficient, you achieve more in short time.
I think it's actually the purpose of tech, to make life easier.
Yes, that is what it is. So why would you want to shy away from it?
So are you?
Yes.
Bennie.
So, like we've already said, tech, it's...
You're looking and sounding like you're really not a tech person. So today's topic is directed to you.
Yeah. So tech, it's like we said, tech is not just for the pros or professional or those young Gen Zs that are coders. Tech is for the traders. It's for the artisan. It's for the akara seller, because your ability to be able to even start getting customers contacts and put it on your WhatsApp, and you fry those exciting puff and you do a video or a picture and send to them. You'll be getting, you'll be getting. So So tech is not just for the pros, like the tagline says. It's for everyone who can do something. It's for the guy on the street, you know, the barber, collect your contact. It's for the food street sellers. It's for the lady selling okpa. It's for the hairdresser. My tailor. You need tech. Every woman, basically. These are the small ways that you start cheap. I know, and you move on. So
you mentioned tech for tailors, and I was like, tech for tailors, how come? So, but I just remembered now that, you know, in those days when you go to tailors' houses, you see quite a big what's it called, magazines. Yeah. But now, do you know it's Pinterest? They show you. They go screenshot it.
Some of them have their own personal catalogs. As they make clothes, they take pictures and they post online.
Even those catalogs, they don't print it. Is what I'm saying. So those catalogs are still on their phones.
Yes.
Right.
WhatsApp Business has opportunity where you create catalogs and put all those your fine clothes. And I mean, I have a tailor who does that. Occasionally she sends us, and once you hit her page, it leads you to her catalog. You see all those nicely made clothes. So tech is for everybody.
Awesome. I agree, actually. But you know, it is for everybody. But somehow there's a way we are, you know, we're kind of laid back in using. Take for instance now, because this is our phone. A lot of the applications in it is underutilized because a lot of us are yet to really know how those things work. You know, so we'll get this. Ngozi, you are a pharmacist, yes, right? Yes. And also a fitness enthusiast, right? Yeah. So how have you been using technology as a pharmacist? Yeah, and also as a fitness enthusiast.
Tech has been very useful to me. To be very frank, I don't think I would have achieved the much I have achieved without tech. Tech has made it actually easy for me, because you find out that the information you need is right there on your phone. That's just on your palm. And it's something you can access anytime, anywhere. You know, in those days, you have to go to the library to borrow books. You have to probably go borrow some films to watch how something is done. Well, now, just with one button, just strike a button on your phone, and those things you can have access to it. For example, for the pharmacy, tech has done so much. Now, you know, nobody sells and issues written receipts anymore, invoices. You use apps to run your pharmacy, you know, sales, point of sale apps, you know. You use them to run the pharmacy, where everything is like, is usually a holistic program, you know. Everything is automated. You can do your stock. You open the system, and it tells you exactly what you have on your shelf. So it's just for you to check what you have on the shelf and balance with what is on the system if it's right. Then you're able to make sales. People come to make inquiries. All you have to do is press buttons, and information on what they are looking for, details are there, and you just pass it on to them. So it's made it really easy. So you find that anybody is a pharmacy with all those big names for drugs, but you find that anybody can fit in. All you have to do is know how to use the computer. And it's nothing, the programs we use are not complicated. As far as you can operate your phone, you can learn them in one day and you fit in. Then how do we now leverage tech to reach out to clients again? The WhatsApp Business, it's there. We make very good use of that. And it has been so useful. I can remember during the restricted time, the COVID time, WhatsApp Business was like, it was the game changer for me at that point. Yes, with WhatsApp Business,
because people were home,
I reached customers I never even knew. They never knew I was there. I did so much with WhatsApp Business. One, I'm good with Canva, so I know how to do graphics. I learned that at my age, yes, I did. And I'm very good with graphics. And I was doing it myself. Really? In fact, I taught my daughter has how we approach. It's so much better than me. Yeah,
that's what it should be.
Yes, I learned Canva. You know, I'm always the curious type. I can be restless. And once I'm restless, I know it's time to improve on whatever I'm doing. So I learned Canva because I loved creativity. So I was making images. So, you know, there's so many things you can do. Bring the products you have, take a nice picture of it, do a little write-up about it, and you put it on your status, you post it to IG, you post it to your clients' broadcast list, and you're getting feedback, you're getting inquiries, and you're making sales. So during COVID, this came in so handy.
Oh.
I was posting everything in the pharmacy, so my status and my client broadcast list, and I was educating them. I was educating my community on how to protect themselves from COVID, symptoms they should look out for, and what they should do when these things happen, where they should come to, and what they should do, where they should go. And they were so happy, they were so grateful.
And you didn't leave the comfort of your house.
I was actually doing it from home, and also sometimes from the pharmacy, because as pharmacists you could come to the pharmacy so that you can have access to these medications that people really need at that time. But they were not able to come out, you know, the way they usually do.
But they allowed dispatch riders.
You know, that was when this dispatch business really now started booming. So we had dispatch riders attached to us. So when the people send in their prescription, we quickly package, send to them. Then we also use tech to send them messages on how to use their medication.
I was coming there. Like last week, I just remember that I've been finding time to go to the pharmacy. So I just remember that, oh, I think I have their number on my phone. So I found them on WhatsApp. I just sent them, a chat to say, oh, you know, and to just on WhatsApp. I have not gone to the pharmacy. And guess what? My drug, I have it with me. I have
exactly what happens now.
You know, so we didn't see one-on-one, but just through phone. So apart from COVID, I'm only just bringing it to say that just last week or few days ago, you know. So I just chatted them up. They sent me the pictures, even the bill. They sent it to me, and when they sent me the account number, when I paid, I sent the.
And they acknowledged that they received the money.
They said the dispatch rider will drop it in the house.
And that's it. And if you have any inquiries about your medication, how to use it, or you encounter any challenges, the same process.
At a point, I spoke with a pharmacist online. I mean, on phone. They asked if they could call me. I said, yeah, why not? I mean, and that's leveraging on what? Technology. I didn't have time to go. But see how it became convenient, you know. And they did follow up. Oh, how are you feeling now? How is the drug?
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, whoa. Really so I mean, where else again? You being a fitness coach, you know. I was thinking also, some of us, I know you're a gym rat. Is that what you call it? For some of us, that will also lazy again to go to the gym.
Place. I love that place. I tell you anytime.
To go to the gym. Okay, so we're still trying to keep fit and stay home to do it. And guess what? Again, technology. With the help of technology, we're leveraging. Guess apps. So if you go to YouTube, whatsoever kind of exercise, everything will just come up, and all you need to do, you don't even need to put on your own music because the music is right there. Hey! And you just keep doing it, and I'm like, oh, and
they actually walk you through how to make sure that these exercises you're doing it properly, so you don't get hurt. All that you can find there, you know. The visuals are there, and the coaches are there also talking to you. The videos are there, and sometimes they put these things in diagrams so that you flow with it. So you can do everything with tech. So there's no reason why anybody, especially women, should be afraid or should think it's not important. We all have to take advantage of the tech world now.
Absolutely. Take advantage. Absolutely. Do you know there's an app that monitors one's menstrual cycle?
Oh yes, I
believe it should be there. Once you put in the information that is required, they help you do the rest.
Want to even be giving you notifications
and prompt you. I hope it's not going to make a lot of us now lazy about everything. The apps will do everything for you.
Okay. So basically, what's one tech skill that you adopted and changed your workflow and impacted on your income?
Let me, she has even mentioned it, the WhatsApp business. Okay, for me, it's a game changer.
Yeah, she mentioned her own.
WhatsApp business, Canva. In those days, I would contact graphic designer, you know, because in travel, in my kind of business, if you don't create all those nicely looking banners, people don't appreciate all those worded things. But when you do a short creative
graphic,
put all your travel to Lagos to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and we're having all this that, and you put all the people are not interested in all those graphic, all those tests, right? So in those days, I will wait. Hey, please, we'll start negotiating 10,000. Mind you, like 2-3 years ago, 10,000 was a lot of money.
Right.
But with Canva, you go to YouTube. You know, you see the design. In my own case, I'm not a very design person, but call all these young people, put them through within 2-3 hours of Canva. They already have the template. In fact, in my office, my strategy is the young school leavers who are waiting maybe to enter school or waiting to write JAMB, you know, because part of what drives me, it's also impacting in young girls. Have a passion for that. So I try to bring them in my business, and how they put them through Canva. They are the ones doing all the design, so I don't have to wait for my graphic designer who will charge me so much. These little girls are there, so they do the design, come up with something, you know, put the template, and we're good to go, right? So with that, I'm able to, my webinars, they create something, there are templates, right? And these are cheap. You're not paying for it, right? They create webinar for my, create design for my webinar, create all the Monday inspirational, you know, just carry the design and change the messages.
Identify with
so that Canva design, WhatsApp business, right? In fact, most times, I can say 90% of our business come through WhatsApp, group deals and all of that. So customers send messages, and we're able to create. A good number of them are not able to go online, start checking my niche, you know, the kind of customers I serve. So they prefer you do all that for them, right? While the young ones to get onto your website, again, check and Google, look for search the best deal. Right? So the senior executive who are very busy just send you the this thing via WhatsApp, their travel route, and you come up with different options for them and send to them, and they choose, they pay to you, and you book their flight and send back to them. You're not moving an inch from your office. Against those days when you have to go to the airline place, carry manual paper, you know, for them to confirm the tickets, you know, and all of that.
All these things are done online now.
Yeah, now everything is online.
With the help of tech.
My business is IATA, so we just go book everything and send to the client. So WhatsApp business has been, made life easy. Canva for creative design, and also WhatsApp for managing communities, right? So we can't do without it. For my own kind of business, which is travel. I can relate with you. That of the graphics designer waiting for this and paying a lot of money for them. You know, I run an NGO. So immediately we found out about Canva, designer apps, all those graphics apps. I mean, that's what we just switched into. So and you can do it yourself.
Then there's also one of the tech tools that we mentioned one time like that. You were here now, Ngozi, when we had I don't know, I can't remember the episode, but we talked about piggy vest. You know, it's also
it's actually an app
that helps one in savings.
All the new tech banks, is that what they call these new banks? All these new banks.
No, okay, you know,
fintech banks.
Fintech banks.
And they leverage on technology to do things that were not in the normal traditional banking system.
At that time.
And you can see how fast they have grown.
You know, okay, you know, when we started the program, I was saying something about usually we have fears around tech, right? So this one, I want yours to be sincere because nobody was born with it. So, and what was your biggest fear around tech, and how did you overcome it?
Mine was showing up. everything. You know, that imposter syndrome that says, who told you can do it? Since when? They will say, is it not this Bennie that we know? You know, those things kept dragging me back until I started embracing my, okay, so I belong to WhatsApp group community where we take training on in the Intentional Parent Academy, right? So it's about grooming parents to become better parents, to unlearn and relearn, right? So then we encourage each other. It's like a community of both men and women who are inspiring you, encouraging you, watching out for your positive footages and all of that. So it's not about people coming, you know, there are some groups that there is always quarrel. This one, people are, everything you do, they compliment, they encourage, they support, they motivate. So from there, I started seeing people doing it. I also started watching, you know, my coach would take time to even put you through, guide you and all of that. So from there, I picked that confidence. And again, when I started thinking, I said, no, let me think something that should really, really give me that confidence. I remembered, I started checking for a school where I can learn the training. Boom, School of Eloquence came up, you know, and I was on my case, and I came to the school. Listening to the dean, Mr. Ubong, I gained a lot of confidence. I realized that it's not about perfection, it's just to start. And start I did. And when I did, there is no stopping me, guys.
Awesome.
So you, the lady who listening to me out there, just start. Nobody's stopping you, right? Yes.
That's really nice. For me, the fear was, you know, when you see all the gadgets they carry around, you see the big phones, you see the computers, you see the cameras, you see all kind of setup. I said, this one is for people that are acting movies. It's not for people like us. How am I going to cope in this place? And you know, like she said, I was like afraid of the setup. Camera shy. How am I going to be in front of the camera? What am I even going to be telling people? But you know, again, I had to start talking to myself that these people there don't even know half as much as you know, and you have a message you need to pass on.
Yeah.
So why don't you put yourself out there and be vulnerable to learn? Be vulnerable and learn. Let people put you through. So I attended some courses online.
Awesome. I
had a woman that was actually teaching us. She taught me Canva on WhatsApp. It was a 2-day course, and boom, I learned that. Then on my own, I decided to register my Instagram account, register my business on Instagram. I started making Canva graphics, doing write-ups and posting, and I saw I was getting likes, and some people were reading this thing, people were commenting. This was as far back before COVID though. I started doing this thing. People were reading, people were commenting, I was getting feedback. I said, so if I'm not doing it well enough, well, how come people are reading these things and they're even asking questions? So that encouraged me. I kept doing it. And at a point, I now decided to start showing my face gradually. So once in a while, I just do like, you know, a 30-second, 1-minute video and talk about the products. I could talk about vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin, why you need to be out there under the sun at a particular time and what it will do for you. And you find that people are interested, you know. So I found out that there's a lot people needed to hear, and that encouraged me. And then I keep telling myself, if they tell me if you can use the phone, you can use this thing, so why are you afraid? Why am I afraid? Go out there and do this thing. All it needs is for you to be intentional to learn. If you tell yourself you're ready to learn, you would learn it. They're not even difficult. Most of these things are not as difficult as we think. So, and like she said, I now realize that it was not really about the perfection. It was about me starting and the process. People want to see the real you, the authentic you. So you don't have to be the best. Just be yourself. And that was how I kept doing this thing.
What I could get from both of you, you've said it in different ways, is about, I think it's actually the truth. And even me too, you'll be afraid to say, please, how do they use this one? You know, sometimes you just say, please. You call one of your children and say, please come and do it. You know, those are actually display of fear. But particularly what you said that is common to what both of you is the how did you overcome it? And guess what you both said? Learning. So the reason why we're afraid is because we don't know. If we know, we'll have the confidence to do it. Thank you so very much. Let's go on the short break. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
And this is a shout out to Achievement Channel. Keep doing what you are doing. We love you. You are doing fantastically well. We are proud of you. Keep watching Achievement Channel.
My name is Christiana Salmon, Mrs. State Coordinator, NYC Lagos. Keep watching Achievement Channel is a motivational channel.
Are you in governance?
You need public speaking.
Are you in business?
You need public speaking.
Are you a professional?
You need public speaking.
Now you too can learn how to overcome nervousness and speak with confidence before any audience at the School of Eloquence, the home of public speaking.
Attend our practical and training one-on-one coaching with West Africa's only certified speaking professional at any of our centers in Lagos and Abuja.
To register, call 0802 3032 066 or 0706 1606 078 or log on to our website schoolofeloquence.org. School of Eloquence,
teaching the world to speak.
Welcome back, ladies.
Thank you.
I'm a little bit refreshed during the break.
Yes, we are.
So before we went on break, we were talking about the fears, right? We had about tech and how we overcame it. And very, very, very interesting to me is the power of learning. Because like they say, what you don't know, you don't know. And when you don't know, you're in darkness, right? They say knowledge is light. So the moment you know, then you know what, you know why, you know how to do it. And I think that it's only okay for us, being not in the tech space, to be afraid of tech, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so learning is very vital. As they say that the day you stop learning, you die. You start dying, because you just become out. That dying is not necessary that you are dead, outdated. But you just become outdated, rusty, you know. So learning now brings up on speed to say, okay, how is this thing done and how is it used? How can we also use it? Learning. To live is to learn. So part of learning. So you were talking about COVID. So I'm a leadership. I'm into the leadership development space. Okay. So during COVID, of course, everybody was home, right? Nobody was going out, and we usually have one of the first trainings that we had that year was the training. We had vacation leadership program for teenagers, right? And so, this was COVID. People couldn't come out. So the thinking is, well, the first time, are we going to not do the training again? So guess what happened? We had to. So I started, myself and my team, wherever we were, of course, in our different places, we started seeing that people were doing trainings. And we're like, how is it being done? Okay, so we did flyer, we did sponsors ad, we did link tree. We found a way of how to do those things. Then how they would register, right? How they will register, how they will, and how to leverage on Zoom. We went to check how to use Zoom.
For the first time, a lot of us learned to use Zoom. And it was awkward the very first time.
Imagine that we were making money on something that we had not used before. So people joined us from Canada. We had kids join us from UK. We had kids join us from Australia. I'm telling you.
Can you imagine? We even had a wider reach. People we would never have reached physically. So that is the advantage. That's the advantage of the tech, It gives you the ability to reach clients everywhere. I can tell you, I have a client that buys his brother's drug all the way from US every month.
That's interesting.
Without tech, it wouldn't be possible. And how did he find me? I don't know him before. He found me online.
And with WhatsApp business, you can do video call with limited number now. More people are more comfortable with WhatsApp than Zoom. Sometimes Zoom can drop, and there could be issues.
It's about what's it called?
Different purposes too.
Different purposes, and there are features. There are some features that are not on WhatsApp. You can't record on WhatsApp.
No, I'm just saying that. Development in technology.
A tech platform for business is different from a tech platform for training. So that's why I'm trying to say. So it's just like Canva. Canva is used for graphics. It's not for video. In fact, even
you can do a video with Canva.
Then I was even
You know what they do is that they keep improving on those apps. Yeah. So you find that you can do much more than what we were doing with them before. That's why you have to just keep learning. So
it's amazing that, you know, it's amazing. Like when that thing, it was really, really amazing. I mean, and it really was a game changer. Yes, and since that time to then, all our programs has been hybrid.
Do you know what this means?
People will come on site and those who will join online.
And do you know what it means? It means if you run away from tech and you are not keeping up with these changes, you'll be leaving money on the table.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And you'll be there complaining that there's no business. The business is going
from Abuja, from Port Harcourt. I'm telling you, and I'm wondering, how did they say? So through tech again, we used MailChimp.
Yeah, email marketing.
We used that out. Yeah. We used through this technology. We used SMS, bulk SMS.
So that means if you want to remain relevant, you don't have a choice.
We were just in the comfort of all our houses
without having to go to
the office. And in fact, today, do you know people for training? I mean, the training space, of course. So for training, people do courses. They don't even go be jumping buses up and down, spending money on Uber or
their safe spaces, and they just join these meetings and trainings and things are done.
And do the course at their own time and at their own convenience. Really, tech is actually to bring us a good life. It's actually meant to make life easier for us. So within our homes, within our families, within our houses, what are the tech tools that we have that has actually made life a little easier for us?
It goes back to what
it goes back to in the home. Everybody has a phone. You can do so much with it. A lot of us have our laptops. We can do a lot with it as well. You understand? Even today, even the televisions are also...
Let me also mention another tech. It's called this tech, CCTV. You'll be inside, yet you are seeing someone outside around your compound. This is not tech too.
Yeah. On your phone, once you have your CCTV, you monitor what is happening in your house from your phone.
Okay, from the phone. Yeah.
Like even in the store, in the pharmacy now, if I want to see what they are doing there.
And what about
the apps are there, you know? Yeah. The CCTVs now come with their apps. So you can have it on your phone. Once there's data, you can see whatever is happening there.
And
where you have the cameras installed. That is what Lagos State is doing, that they are monitoring everything happening in Lagos. You know, they showed their camera room, and it was really fantastic. They monitor what happens in different parts of Lagos. Remember that now, when you beat traffic, by the time you come to renew your license, your driver's license or whatever, you find out that you're owing Lagos State for beating traffic. Yes. It's all tech driven.
Yeah, trusting.
So it's everywhere. So you can't even run away from it. Everybody needs to be on board, embrace and learn.
Embrace tech and learn.
Everybody needs to embrace to upgrade.
Yes.
If not, you know what? You'll be downgraded. Everybody needs to we did something just now. Everybody needs to embrace to upgrade, or else you'll be downgraded
and you don't need to be a tech guru.
And you don't have to be.
You don't need to be a tech guru. They are simple.
So now, if you have a phone today and a data, what could you start doing? You know, for women watching us, we've been saying that tech is for them to. I mean, it's once they have a phone. Do you know that all these forex things? You know, they tell them you can make money. Just all you need is a what? A smartphone.
Which is true. All you need is a smartphone, actually.
And some people say, you want to be a video editor, a graphics designer, all you need is what? A phone. And this smartphone, they're not cheap. So people, like you said, people are actually leaving money on the table. Undermining or limiting the functionality of the phone only to receiving calls and sending text messages is the least thing that these phones can do.
No, you can't buy an Android phone or an iPhone, and all you do with it is just to receive calls.
All you need to do.
Then you shouldn't have wasted your money on that.
All you need to do is just to also be on TikTok And haven't you seen that we have a lot of content creators now?
No,
you know, people that know how to dance,
some of them are actually making money there.
Things to teach. You know, they are just coming up there, and we heard that, you know, they pay them.
They pay, yeah.
Then also on YouTube now, technology. Very soon, maybe DSTV will not be making money again, because all these movies, films, you know, they're now on YouTube.
Netflix, right? And the rest,
phone and data. Netflix and the rest. Phone and data. In fact, we will no longer be watching the, what's it called? The TV. Do you guys still watch NTA?
No, that's
Galaxy,
honestly, I'm not even aware that they're still there.
They're still there.
Wow.
But now they too have locked on a digital or technical platform. You know, they are no longer the terrestrial media houses that we know them as.
So
even InspireHer, we are leveraging on technology.
Yes.
Being on YouTube platform, soon to be on DSTV. So these are all tools that works for us. So now going back to the question that I want us to really think through and say something for a woman or a young girl who I mean out there who is watching us. Okay, these people are not, because I'm not a tech pro.
No,
right?
yeah,
I'm not even techie. I'm not tech smart.
I'm not a techie person, but at least I do the bit I can.
With what
it's helping
you
in many ways. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's the same encouragement that we want to give out to other women. Say, hey, come on, just learn. You know, I picked that up in the first before we went on break. Let's learn how to do it. Call somebody to teach you. In fact, and this teaching is not even for so far away. Those, you know, those are our children.
It's just a day thing. Just a few hours, few minutes. It depends on how fast you catch.
Just how you do it. In fact, now I just told my daughter, you are moving too fast. What did you press?
Let's go back and start all over again.
What did you press? Okay, mommy, I did this, I did that. And you know, by the time.
But once you do it once, we practice, you also become a guru.
Do you know that? Even on Saturday, I did recording with my phone, and my daughter edited that video. You know, made it into a one minute 20 seconds video using the features of the phone. Yeah. So it's not so professional, but it's not out of the you know, the absence of saying, oh, I cannot do a video and all of that. And if I don't have money to pay a videographer or a professional, at least that can serve. You know, that can serve for the time being at my level. You get, as in. You understand what I'm trying to say?
So if you have a phone and you have data,
what will you do with it?
You don't have an excuse anymore. That is the truth. No matter the kind of trade you apply, no matter the kind of profession you are in, you don't have an excuse anymore. So your excuses are not tenable anymore. Because
so if you have a phone and data, what could you start doing today?
If I have a phone and data, depending on my line of business, as a pharmacist, it's as easy as, this is a product I want to tell my clients I have. I take a beautiful picture of it and I put it out there on my status. If I have a phone, I have contacts, right? They are all in, I could put them in a WhatsApp group, right? And I can take a phone of that product I want to talk about. I can take a picture of that product I want to talk about with my phone and post it to that group that my potential clients are on. You know, we are talking about leveraging on tech to better our lives and make money, absolutely. Right? I post it to them. Funny enough, somebody there may have been looking for that thing you have. True. And you are just bringing it to his doorstep, right on his bed. He will be so grateful for you. He will call you with excitement. You mean you have this and I've been looking for it. And that is how your business has started.
And you know what? You would have saved that person the cost in terms of time
to go searching for the product.
To go searching for the
And you know, you can even go a step further by the time you start your interaction with the clients, and you can offer to deliver, and they are willing to. Nowadays, this young Gen Zs and the millennials, they don't want to leave their comfort because they believe that their time they can do a lot with
food.
They are willing to pay for convenience.
You know,
they're willing to pay for convenience, and they want that thing, and you can deliver to them at a certain cost. Then they in fact they just love you. They tell you are the kind of business people they've been looking for. You understand? And you've opened you just want yourself a customer for life, maybe, and the person is going to bring more clients to you. So you don't have an excuse of I just have a phone and just this little data. You can do a lot with it. I even told a lot of young girls that I'll tell you there's no work. I'll say, what do you mean? Go into the market. What do you have passion for? You have passion for clothes, right? Why not get some few clothes? Get a beautiful background, get a dummy, take these pictures and post it on your status. You're always on your status posting things that are not your business. Put them on your status. Those people that are reading all those things that are not their business and your own, they will now see that you have something you're doing. The same people are going to see it, and you'll be surprised the kind of patronage you will get. It's just a matter of time. Just be consistent.
Yeah, true.
That is it.
So with a phone and data.
What will you do with it?
Yeah, it's, you know that the guys at the lower cadre, they don't know beyond just set up my business by the roadside and I'm selling. But someone can actually do something more differently by trying to, I mean...
Not someone, this question is you.
For me, because,
yes.
Okay. So, okay, I'm addressing it because I want to connect to more people. Okay, so with a phone and a data, I'm already doing it. And what I do is every week I try to take, I do a webinar, which I put together, you know, and then I create video, give my colleagues, the younger ones that I mentor, and they edit videos, edit videos. I use Canva sometimes, and then I post. So I have something like what we're doing. I create content, and weekly we're posting, you know, getting likes, getting people to content on travel, content on things that will interest public. The other time we did content about visa refusal. You were refused visa, what you can do to get that visa that you've been looking for. You know, we're experts in Schengen area visa. So create things that people would connect to, share with them. They are consuming impactful, something that helps them, something that they learn from. Just like we said, we're going to YouTube to learn. Let them learn from you, and you see that that action alone can increase your following, can increase your customer base. The other day, I was reading about leads, and I realized that, my God, we have so many customers that are dropped off along the line. I call this, they are just school leavers that like serve as office support that I mentor in my office. I said, you know what, we're going to go through all these people, start sending them customized on WhatsApp message. I created, dear Mrs. Atinuke, blah blah blah. I gave them line by line details about. So that way we're able to recover, you know. And they were giving, yes, they were every time we're searching for new customers, and they were giving me feedback,
the ones
screenshotting. This is what, because they have phone, office phone at that, right? But with office contacts that we have not been reaching out. I said, don't sell anything, just say, this is me reaching out to check on you. How are you doing, your family and business? Love, Bennie Onukwuba. And they were saying, ma, they are responding. I'm saying, yes, we need to connect with them emotionally, and you will unlock something. If they are thinking of travel, even if they have their agent, they'll remember, Tawana 7 just checked on me. You know, the other thing we do, we don't mix it, is to create customized Canva design on their birthdays. And whereas every birthday we schedule reminder, and we put their name there, dear Ngozi, happy birthday, we have created, and some, you know. So those are the things that, I mean, with a phone and data, you begin to teach the young people that it's not just, okay, yes, I'm mentoring you, you're doing it for Terminal 7. You can do it for your uncle, you can do it for your family and friends. And wow, she did well. Please, can you, they are asking, this time, by the time you have finished doing and they love it, this time, when you finish, they can give you, or you can ask for 1,000 or 2,000, and that's how you earn. And before you know it, you start unlocking a part in you that you didn't know. So with a phone and data, there's so much. Can we just look into, can we go to YouTube, look into certain training apps or things that resonate with our experiences, go and learn it more, polish it more, and come up with something that will make an impact on the people, and you will earn from it. You never can tell.
Well done. You know, as you were talking, I was also thinking about if me too, I have a phone and a data.
You have a phone.
So what will I do with it? I'm in the developmental space. I'm in training, you know, educating, enlightening, you know, changing of orientation, ensuring that people improve in their lives and in their businesses. What can I do? Wow, a phone and a data. What will I do? So much. I will use Canva to do what? To design, right? The flyer. Once the flyer is out, I will use Google Link. If I don't have money, extra money to pay for Zoom, to create Google Meet. Use Google Link to create a registration form portal. Then if I don't have account with all those big banks, I just need to download OPay, Money Point, and all those things.
And they'll
pay the money into it. Then use the Google Meet to do what? To do my meeting. And use Google and also use PowerPoint to do my slides.
Can you imagine? You actually have a meeting with just a phone and some data. So you see, there's no excuse anymore.
Yeah, awesome.
And you want to go for free training, a lot of them are there. Do you know? You can learn anything online almost for free. So I always say there's actually no excuse anymore for we women.
Thank you, ladies. Yeah, thank you so very much. So we're not pros, but we've only just shared our own experiences and what we know on how to use what we have. And this is just to encourage and inspire women out there to say, oh, if these women could do it, you can do it.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on today's episode of InspireHer. We hope you leave encouraged to pick up your phone, explore new tools, and unlock new possibilities for your work, your passion, or even your everyday life. Big thanks to my co-hosts Ngozi and Bennie for sharing their wisdom, and to you, our viewers, on the Achievement Channel. Let's continue the conversation. Follow Achievement Channel on Instagram, Facebook, X, Twitter, and YouTube for more InspireHer content and updates. Use hashtag #WeSeePossibilities, and of course, share your thoughts with us. And until then, next time, stay curious, stay connected, and keep rising.